All right, so welcome to this brand new 2020 Axopar 28 cabin boat. This boat was just built for an East Coast Yacht Sales client and delivered a couple of days ago to Portland, Maine. So we are here to give a brief little walkthrough, outlining the cool features that are on board here before the new owner takes delivery. So let's check this out. I love the anchor setup on the Axopar boats. It matches the whole aesthetic of the boat. It's very, very easy to operate as well. Moving back, we have got our bow thruster in here. This is such a clutch feature for really easy, a lot of confidence docking. Very sharp looking boat. We have our vent for a Webasto cabin heater. This boat has a lot of options that I would choose personally. They're really great, smart choices on board this boat. So we're gonna keep going aft. Got our cool Axopar logo. I've got the swim ladder down right now, but this has a single Mercury 300 outboard. Very cool. Trim tabs. And then one thing that I really love about Axopars is how easily how easily the scuppers drain out to the water. This is such a cool feature, and I don't think a lot of people take this into account. I mean, when you're done with your crumbs from your grandkids at the end of the day, all you do is hose the boat down and everything drains right off. Very, very cool hull construction back here. All right, let's walk around to the other side. Props up here on deck. Look at how sharp that boat is. Now, I'm personally a huge fan of the new 300 Mercury Verados. This cowling design, I think it really matches everything else that goes on with the boat. I love the cold fusion white. I also love the access panel on the top for checking our oil. Really cool stuff over here. But let's hop up on board and check out some of these details. Don't mind as I climb up the ladder. So like I said before, this is the aft cabin configuration. You have a couple of choices when you're building your Axopar 28. You can have this aft cabin. You can have bare bones, wide open deck. You can have a wet bar or a storage bench. The aft cabin, I believe, is our most popular choice here. So here we're gonna look down. We've got lots of storage aboard these boats. We've got our harbor covers in here right now. This is also where your manual bilge is. And we've got our flagpole ready to go here, as well as our aft deck freshwater washdown. Pretty slick design here. And let's go forward. We're gonna go all the way forward before we hop into the cabin. All right, I love this space forward on the 28. Basically, we break down the 28 into 3 zones. Though I would say the forward bow is kind of my al fresco dining experience. There's a table that goes right here. The 2 pedestal legs sit right there, and then you have shorter legs and swap the table down for an insert, and this whole forward portion turns into a sunbed. It's a really cool option. This client has chosen the champagne colored upholstery, which I like. It's a little bit more traditional to complement the Axopar sleek lines. Take a look inside this anchor locker. There's so much room in here. This boat has a windlass. There's great, easy to operate controls right here. I'm a big fan of how easy this setup is for operation. I also really love the cleats on board Axopars. They really go all the way down to the details. Say hello to my dog. But I mean, it's such a good looking piece of hardware. It's branded with their logo. It's really something. So we're gonna head aft here. Bam, look at that cabin. Got the nice Garmin radar up there and a searchlight that's controlled by a toggle right next to your helm. And we're gonna check out our head. Oh, there's a nice magnetic latch back here that keeps the door open if you're under any kind of sea conditions when you're out there. Check out how spacious this is. They really do a lot of design work in here to get you the most space possible. And for a 28-foot boat, this is a pretty impressive head. You have a nice natural light window in here, a vent, really nice LED lighting. It's a great space. I don't even feel claustrophobic in there. All right. I'm ready to go inside the cabin. Oh, before we do that, I should highlight one feature that I think really makes this Axopar so usable. And that's our access to our midship cleat. Check this out. Here's where you're going to be driving from. And it is a one-step pop right off of the helm. Easy access for a breast line when you're docking. It's an awesome design. All right, check out our cabin. Now this client has chosen to go with a single 12-inch Garmin display, and we have our Mercury vessel view down there. Really cool looking helm. I love these buttons. They all illuminate when they're on. It's all LED. It's a very attractive. I also like the details that Axopar goes to. Even this headliner matches the aesthetic of the rest of your upholstery choices. It's really attractive. They've also gone with the extended walnut floor in the cabin. That is protected right now with a carpet. Still very good looking. I'm gonna sit down at our helm and go over what we've got in here. We have our VHF, our Fusion sound system, the head module for Webasto, another Fusion control right there. We have our trim tabs, our bow thruster. It's just a very attractive, very easy to reach everything that you want to do as an operator on board here. And this boat has autopilot. Oh my gosh! That is such an awesome feature on this boat. Ugh, that makes for really easy. If you want to go gather your fenders when you're going out the fairway from your mooring or anything like that, autopilot makes life so easy. I also really like, this is kind of a catch-all space. You've got your cup holders, but then you have your charging facilities for any kind of tech gear you're going to have on board. And let's just take a look at the 360 degree of visibility up here. I mean, it's pretty incredible. All right, hopping back aft. I have the bench seat folded up so we can check out the aft cabin. Let's see what we got. Oh my gosh, it's so awesome. All right. So this is where your battery switches are with the aft cabin model. I think it's a little far from the helm, but it's also really good. It's not going to get bumped when you're underway. Super protected back here. You've got tons of natural light in here with these ocean air blinds. They go all the way up. You can close them, lots of privacy. You have LED, hello there, mirror. LED reading lights. That also has another charging receptacle built right into it. All right, I'm actually gonna lie down. We can get a real feel for this. So I am 5'7", almost 5'8". And there's almost a foot more legroom past where my feet are right now. You can see this really snappy hatch, and this is not dogged down right now, so I'll just pop it up briefly, but we've got cushions on top of it. such an awesome form for natural ventilation. If I were gonna go out and spend the night on the hook, this would be the boat for that. All right, so check this out. This is blackout curtains, so you can still take a serious tiger snooze even when it's bright and shining out. And then for those nights when you go for natural ventilation with this open, but you don't want any buggies, we've got a screen. It's so easy to use these. They just slide. Everything's all contained right here into the hatch. It's a really awesome setup. And my buddy back here, my companion in the aft cabin, is our beautiful teak table. And this is so easy. It's just an L bracket. It goes right into this receptacle right here. It's a really, really cool design. It's also just a beautiful piece of carpentry. The other thing I think that they really did a good job of is this little footwell that's down here. It's super easy. Doesn't hurt my back, anything like that, to get in and out of this cabin. It looks tight from the eye, but really, they really thought about the ergonomics of this situation. And before we leave the cabin, let's just review how cool this really is. Unclip both sides of the chair, flip the seat forward. Here's a refrigeration cabinet. And yes, it is totally tall enough for bottles of wine. And then we're going to flip the other one forward. Fresh water sink. Faucet's really attractive, but it's covered up by that cute protective canvas right now. Excuse me. I really appreciate the design that's gone into these home seats. I think being able to either sit or stand when you're underway is a seriously powerful thing for your home person. It's been really well thought out here on board the Axopar. So, one last thing before I let you go. We are going to take a look at the tracks that drain on our sunroof. It is so cool. So we'll just slide this door closed. Bam. Awesome. Here is our drainage for incredible sunroof enclosure. Has the harbor cover on it right now, but check out how cool this is. That is your sunroof, and the whole thing opens wide up. It's totally perfect for ventilation. Feels like a center console when you're all the way open. It's a really awesome boat. Also, this logo type illuminates too at night. It's really cool. And here's our aft cabin. I'd say this is kind of like our third zone. We've got the bow for our alfresco dining. We've got in the cabin for protection when we're underway. And then we have this awesome sunbed out here. I mean, you would catch me reading some serious books and wearing a lot of sunscreen back here. Check out how cool this boat is. One last thing where I will always be a fan of these Mercury Verado 300s with the new cowling is how we check our oil. Oh, it's awesome. It's such a good looking boat. If you have any questions, or if I forgot to review any cool features that are on board this boat, I'm so excited for the new owner. Check out all the storage space that's on here. I mean, you could be a hoarder. It's an awesome boat. Let me know if you've got any questions. If I missed any cool features that are on board this boat. It's an amazing. I'm so excited for our clients. See you guys out on the water.